We did a quick rough layout of the rooms and the bathroom. We stuck the sink, the toilet, and the shower basin in there, and the office with a location for the floor receptacle, and then another floor receptacle out here for the camper and the boat, in anticipation of the plumber getting started in 2 days. This is Sunday evening. Plumber's supposed to come on Tuesday morning to start putting in the floor drains for the bathroom, the utility, so the domestic water will be back here, and then he has to run some conduit for the boiler, which is going to be over there. Welcome back to Golden Woodland Farm. I'm Keith. It's Tuesday, May 3rd, and the plumber was here today. Got all the plumbing roughed in for under the concrete floor, dug the trenches for the heat, some of the heating tubing, and I'll show you what it looks like. So a lot of disruption here, but we have from this is where there'll be a water line that goes out here over to the guest house shipping container eventually, and there will also be a water spigot inside the building here. So the water line down below is conduit for the water line down below, and then this will be where a spigot inside is. So this was all trenched here, and they backfilled over part of that, and then there's a trench over to where the boiler is going to be. So there'll be domestic water running to the boiler, as well as some conduit for hot and cold, or hot water from the boiler, and a return line to the boiler that will be in this trench. And then in this big trench over here, there will be Thermopex, which is insulated PEX tubing running from the boiler through here, and then we'll go out through the wall going over to the house. So that'll have I guess it's a 5-inch diameter insulated pipe, and inside there are 2 PEX lines, a hot running out and then a return coming back to the boiler, because again the boiler is going to be over there, and so we'll have domestic water going to the boiler, and then there will also be a spigot along the wall inside here. And then the plumbing for the bathroom, so there's going to be a bathroom here. So we have a sink, there'll be a wash basin, the sink, wash basin in the garage area, and then this is in the bathroom. So we have a sink, a commode, and then a shower. And this is the line that goes out to the septic. And then in this corner, there'll be a floor drain, and then we also have the domestic water. The water will come into the building from here, and this is where our domestic water will be. So that's all plumbed in, or roughed in. It needs inspected, which is why they didn't backfill it. As soon as it gets inspected, they'll backfill. And the heating guy is supposed to be in tomorrow to put this Thermopex in. He didn't have it. He's supposed to get it tomorrow, so that'll go in here. And there's a sleeve down there that takes it through the footer, and again that'll go out to the house, which is going to be over that way. So big progress today. And like I said, the heating lines I think will go in sometime this week, maybe tomorrow or the next day. Then this will get backfilled, and then there's going to be a floor receptacle here. This will be electric receptacle for the camper and the boat, and then there'll be a floor receptacle in the office, and then they'll be able to put the insulation down and the wire and do the concrete floor. So it's been a while to get to this point, but good progress. It's Sunday morning, Mother's Day, May 8th, and the HVAC guys were in on Thursday and Friday, maybe just Friday, working on putting in some of the piping that would go below the floor. So I'll show you that. We had some. So this is Thermopex. So it's pre-insulated. So there's a supply and a return PEX line inside this, and then it's already fully insulated. So this is for the buried line that will go between the house, between the barn and then over to the house for the heating from the house. So that's called Thermopex. Well, they got the Thermopex through the foundation. A little bit more than they're going to need, I'm sure, because the house is not that far away, but it was a lot of work for them. They didn't have the right size borer, I guess, but they got it done, and you had to use one of their vans to pull it through, but they got it through. So the house is going to be over here, but it's nowhere near as far away as where that goes. That's long enough to go out all the way through the house and out the back. So again, the boiler is going to be in this corner. So we have conduit that runs over to that corner. That's where the domestic water is going to be. That's also where, I guess, the manifold for the finished rooms, the office, the bathroom will come out of that area. And then we've got the big Thermopex that runs over to the house, and then these other lines that run down here, and I guess those will be for the gym area, the heat for the gym area, which is why they come up there. That's why they come up there. In the bathroom there. So I think they're ready to backfill these trenches, start getting ready for concrete. Morning. It is Wednesday evening, May 18th, and Greg Martin has been here working on floor drains and backfilling the trenches and starting to prep for the final grade. So floor drains under the overhead doors, so if you pull a vehicle in, you can park over that to drain off, or if you're washing a vehicle. These are floor drains for the boiler room, piping for the boiler. Back here, this is already finished grade with 1B gravel, starting to compact that. This is electric for floor receptacles for my boat and my camper. This area here is going to be the gym. Their concrete here will be 4 inches thick. This is insulation for under the radiant heat. Some tubing for the radiant heat. This is the bathroom plumbing roughed in. Another floor receptacle for the office. So this area again is going to be an office. There'll be a full bathroom here. This will be a closet into this other room. I don't know, bedroom maybe, guest bedroom. And then in this corner will be a narrow, almost like a hallway. This is where the domestic water will be. This is tubing for the radiant heat in the zone for these finished rooms. The tubing over there is for the radiant heat in the gym area. And then, this area here, the concrete will transition to 6 inches thick. So the rest of this will be 6 inches thick for heavy vehicles. And then down at that end where the other door is and the boiler, that'll all be 6 inches thick there. So you need to finish backfilling here, bringing in about I got 20 tons of this 1B gravel. So part of this is already done. There's more gravel here to be brought in. And he picked up the wire mesh today. So hopefully either tomorrow or Friday, this will all be ready to go for concrete. The holdup that we have right now on getting the concrete poured is the scheduling for the pumper. So they're going to have this all prepped, wire mesh in, then the heating contractor is going to come back and put in the PEX tubing, attach it to the wire mesh. So that'll probably happen early next week, but we can't get the pumper scheduled until June 1st. So unless there's a cancellation, and because this is inside, they'd be able to do this if it was rainy or something. But unless there's a cancellation, we're booked for concrete on June 1st. So pretty exciting progress. Can't wait to get the floor in. It is Thursday, May 19th, and looks like the floor is prepped. Finished grade, insulation, wire mesh, floor drains. So they, they need to come in. Heating guys need to come in and put the PEX in. But we have a floor drain here. This is where the boiler will be, somewhere over here. Floor drain. We also have a drain for condensation from the boiler. This is a floor drain, another floor drain over there. The floor is sloped over here, so there's going to be 6 inches of concrete here, and then there's a transition kind of right around in here up to 4 inches of concrete in this area. And then again over here it transitions down kind of right through here down to back to having 6 inches of concrete. So if I have a big heavy vehicle bring in that door, that'll be thicker concrete to support a heavier vehicle. This area here is the gym area. Don't expect to have heavy, anything super heavy on this. Then back here again, office, bathroom, bedroom, and domestic water, and the utility. The electric will be on the wall over here. So yeah, looks like we're ready for PEX tubing for the radiant heat. Very cool. If you enjoy these videos, please hit the like and subscribe. If you have any questions, drop me a comment. Thanks for watching.